Hi there, it's Louise, Transwarp Tracker. So today I'm going to talk about what my feelings are on Star Trek Discovery. First of all, I'd just like to say I don't want no negativity in the comments. This is my personal opinion. No opinion is right or wrong. I respect everyone's opinion and I hope that you would respect my opinion. So often, on the fandom, and not just Star Trek fandom, but other fandoms, people's opinions are not respected and people are not kind to each other. Remember, what I like, you may not like, and vice versa. So now we've got that out of the way, I'm going to just say how much I really enjoy Discovery. So Discovery came out, obviously, after a number of years, really, of no Star Trek, since Star Trek Nemesis, really. We didn't have any Star Trek. And I remember when I heard that Star Trek Discovery was out on Netflix, I was so I can't tell you how excited I was. And it really, of course, I always loved Star Trek, but this really reignited my love of Star Trek. And from the very first episode of Discovery, I was absolutely transfixed. I loved it. I loved the character of Burnham. I loved Gabriel Lorca. I loved, the alternative universe, Georgiou. I loved it. And I'm not gonna go into season one or any series. I don't want to give people a spoiler if you haven't seen it. But I really was not expecting, what happened in season one. I found season one really refreshing. I found it really gritty. I enjoyed season two. It wasn't my favourite. Season three, for me, is the best season. It was brilliant, It was exciting. It had depth. Season four, again, I really enjoyed, but I didn't think it was as good as season three. So for me, in terms of seasons, I think my favourite would be season one, followed by season three, and then joint season two and four. But if I had to choose, probably season four goes ahead of season two. So I'm really looking forward to season five. I am really, really sad that it is the last season, and I do genuinely feel like Discovery had another 2 seasons in it. I don't really know why people don't like Discovery, but again, myself, if I had to choose, I'm not a lover of Star Trek Enterprise. I don't really like Enterprise. I just can't get into it. I enjoy it, but I watched it, but would I go back and watch it again? Probably not. I didn't really enjoy it. But what I like about New Trek is I really like the the individual episode storylines of traditional Star Trek, but I really like the ongoing story arcs that Picard give us, that Discovery give us. I like the grittier undertake of Discovery. I really enjoy that. I really enjoy the slightly darker tones of it. But equally, I really like the episodic traditional Star Trek. I think that's why I love Voyager so much, because I really felt that the two parters were so special, and it was a real unique thing of Voyager to have these two parters. But going back to Discovery, yeah, I really like Discovery. I think Michael Burnham is a good character. I think the criticism that she's too emotional is partially, I understand why, but also partially I think it makes her, more human, more relatable, definitely. And I just think the great depth of character is there. I love, how open and inclusive Star Trek Discovery is, and I guess if I had one criticism of Star Trek Discovery, is that sometimes I feel like the theme of each season is quite similar. I guess that would be my only criticism. But as a whole, yeah, I really enjoyed Discovery. And I really enjoyed meeting Book at Destination Trek Birmingham in 2023. What a nice guy. So that's my thoughts on Discovery. Add your own in the comments. Again, doing these videos is very, very different for me. So I will get better with practice, I promise. Thank you.